Welcome back, everyone. So let us continue with the topic reading skill. As I told you in the previous video, so reading skill is one of the important skill among the 4 skills that you have in English. So reading skill refers to the ability to understand written text. So it is advisable to develop this skill at early age of schooling. So when students comprehend or understand written text and combine their understanding with prior knowledge, they are able to perform the following 3 reading comprehensions. Okay, so one thing it can be like a literal comprehension where they identify simple facts present in the text. Another kind of comprehension is make judgments about the written text content, that is evaluative comprehensions. And the third one is connect the text to the other written passages, we otherwise also called as inferential comprehension. So solving this comprehension passages is very difficult. It is not just easy for a person to just learn for the first time. If you're a good reader, you definitely will comprehend it without any difficulties. So what are the strategies that you can use while you read and reading comprehension? So there are so many things. So reading, evaluating, setting a purpose, taking notes, reflecting, synthesizing the informations, applying, previewing, summarizing, revising, asking questions, checking for understanding, developing a mental image. There are so many strategies you are supposed to follow when you read a passage. So that is what we say it as comprehension. Comprehension means understanding. So now, looking at the written words and recognizing what they say and knowing what the word means and what the whole text is trying to say is reading and understanding. So while reading, focuses and think. Like after reading, you check your understanding. So I just listed out few strategies that has to be followed while you read. So in that, I would like to suggest the most important ones once again, that is, while you read, remember these strategies for the comprehension that you read. So the first thing is read, then evaluate, take notes, synthesize the information, then preview, summarize, revise, ask question, and mental developing the points. Okay, so there are so many stages and strategies that you have to follow to solve the comprehensions. Then coming to the SQ3R methods. This is one of the famous method which is applied for reading a longer text. So yes means survey, Q means question, R, there are 3 R's. The first R stands for read, the second one for recall, and the third one is for review. So while you read a comprehension, so first survey the material for an overview of the document, that is read in detail. Then question, Q, question the material to help you to remember, that is you have to ask what. Then read the material again, then recall what you have read. Okay, the previewing, what I said in the before in the strategies that to be followed. Then review what you have read. So these stages, so these 5 stages will definitely help you in understand the context given in a clear way. The next thing that you are supposed to remember while you read is In the previous video, I was just talking about skimming, scanning, intensive reading and extensive reading. So I just like to brief you once again about skimming. So skimming is sometimes referred to as just reading. That is, whatever is I needed, I'm just going to skim that. So skimming may help in order to know what the text is about, and it's most basic. You might typically do this with a magazine or a newspaper and would help you mentally and quickly shortlist those articles which you might consider for a deeper read. So you might typically skim to search for a name in a telephone directory. Yes. So like 2 decades before, people used to like have a telephone directory where they search for a particular person's phone number. They skim. The skimming is, I'm just concentrating about what I am in need of. So you can read a speed count of 700 words per minute if you train yourself well in this particular method, like skimming. Because while I skim, I'm not skipping the words which is there in the context. I just read fast because I'm very particular about a word and I'm searching for a word. Just reading. So comprehension is, of course, very low in understanding of overall content, very superficial. So skimming is just reading. Then scanning. Scanning is different from skimming. Scanning means it is like picture yourself visiting somewhere. Yes, I would like to tell you. Scanning means picture yourself, that is going somewhere, visiting a historical city, guide, book in hand. So you would most probably just scan the guide. Okay, so you most probably scan the guide. So in that case, what we do, we would most probably just scan the guidebook to see which site you might want to visit. Okay, so scanning involves getting your eyes to quick shuttle, that is move rapidly. So let us learn about what is scanning in detail in the next video.